Brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Second round, game 4, and it's almost game time. Along with Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. And this series is in Philadelphia tonight as the 76ers will be going up against the Miami Heat. You take a look at the Heat. They're enjoying a terrific postseason run, only one loss so far. A definite title contender, but they're just taking it one game at a time. All right, Shaq, they're down 2-1, but they're home for game 4.
Semifinals. It's game 4, and one that could go down in the books. Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Glad you could join us. We've got Miami and the Philadelphia 76ers. You know, look at the 76ers. Snatching out a home win tonight. Absolutely critical for them, trailing 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, and the goal now is just to win this game and make it a best-of-3 series. Gain the momentum back for yourself. They already know they'll need to win at least one more game on the road, which is going to be tough enough. So win tonight, make your job a little bit easier.
Steve, it definitely would be a long shot. I mean, the stakes really could not be higher for them. We'll see how that pressure affects them.
So here's Miami's starting group. You've got Kevin Love. He's out there with Kelly Olynyk. Higgins is out there with Lowry. And it's Gentile in at the 2. Here's Simmons. Pass to George. Drummond sets the screen for George. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Pass to Drummond. Takes it off the glass.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. It's a pick by Love. Gentile defended by Drummond. And Philadelphia has possession. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. A game like this is so often the pivotal game of the series because, as Coach says, a win here gives them a 3-1 lead with 2 chances to finish it off at home. Needless to say, that will put them in a dominant position.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Simmons dishes to George. Here's Simmons. And George kicks to Embiid. Back at 6. Left side, George. From 13 feet, it goes down. George has got his second bucket of the night.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
The feed to Olynyk. And here's Lowry. Love with the screen for Lowry. There's the dish to Love. Drummond with the block. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Into Drummond. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Second, Kevin Love. Fourth, Joel Embiid.
And you love the aggressiveness that both these guys have shown in the postseason, really rebounding the ball well.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here is Lowry. And it's sent back by Drummond. And that one's good. Love. Here's Simmons. Down low. Here's Embiid. And he takes that one out and powers it through. And that's how you exploit a gap in the end.
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Hey,
He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees it.
Now here's Lowry. Kicks to Simmons. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Embiid gets it to go.
so far so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Lowry. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And there's the pass to Love. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And breakdown here by Ozil. So stands for Philadelphia.
First half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. A positioning on the putback. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot. They made it work.
Those second chance points start to add up.
Yes, sir, they sure do. That's why boxing out is so important defensively. Just to let a guy get to the rim and not put a body on it.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. I'll tell you what, we've seen some nice buckets by George.
The Heat trailed by 9. Howard passes to Olynyk, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity. Clark to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense has done a good job offensively. So the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
And so here is Philadelphia. The Heat getting the bucket, and it's George finishing it off.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out there.
Now, here's Olynyk. Dishes it to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Blocked. That's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Wiggins. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's Simmons. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's George. You know what? And the Heat going the other way now. They come off the loss on Friday.
Yeah, but that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Gentile. They get it back. Olynyk. Excellent D there from George. Philadelphia leading by 7. Pass to Simmons. Drummond sets the screen for Embiid. Now, here is George. Defense right on him. Takes it from 10, and the basket good. George has got 10 points.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Timeout called, the Heat. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade for coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Here is Love. Paul George making his last shot, and that is good. Love's got his second bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
No messing around with the finish. Powers it through.
They didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Drummond sets the screen for Embiid. Just his first attempt. Miami grabs the miss.
He operates pretty
about getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Drummond with a screen on Lowry. Simmons passes to Drummond. He used that pick to get in close. Drummond's got his third basket of the night right there.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
There's Gentile. An open look here for Wiggins. And another basket for Miami.
Gotta love the inside-out game there, guys.
The 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Both teams will make substitutions. And here are the 76ers now. Leading by 5. They get it back. Here's Drummond. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one drops. Hill, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And so he makes both from the line. The Heat trail by 7. Right side, Dragic. To the paint. And Tucker kicks to Oladipo. Curry dishes to George. Second change shot. And the basket by Hill. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Getting out-muscled on the boards before coming out.
Not playing tough enough. The physicality just hasn't been there yet.
It's a pick by Love. Outside, Love. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Love's got 7.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Now, here is Hill. Left side, George. Drummond sets the screen for George. It's Curry outside. Can't get it to go. And it's Miami the other way. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. It's Dragic with the drive. And the shot is good. And now just a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Harris setting the pick for Hill. Curry gets to Harris. Harris, right side. Back to Curry. On the wing. Good.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
The Heat trail by 7. Feeds it to Oladipo. It's stolen by Curry. Hill drives in. 1:05 left to play in the first. Harris a screen on Oladipo. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Nice open look, but it's no good. The Heat shooting has been tremendous here. Their offense looking primed and ready for this match. It's 2-on-1. Here's Curry. And he misses the fast break layup. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Oladipo. And they push in right away with the quick shot.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like.
And it's Hill penetrating. Curry with a wide open look. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And the 76ers lead by 7. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side, Dragic. Dragic with a screen for Iguodala. Here's Love. They grab their own miss. So that's the end of the first quarter. Offensively, pretty stagnant. 76ers on top. They're up by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Game 5 in the Western Conference semifinals. The Denver Nuggets hit the road for a duel with the Los Angeles Lakers this Tuesday, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they built this lead.
And they built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
The Heat trail by 7. Curry is out there with George Hill. Then there's Tobias Harris. And there's Embiid. And it's George in the free spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Now here is Hill. 6 to shoot. Curry attacking. Here's the floater. And it's good. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia. And Miami's shooting has been great at over 50%. In fact, 52%. Oladipo, the pass protected. Oladipo. He feeds it to Dragic. Red ball moving up by the Heat. Goes up, high post. Misses off the left eye. The 76ers leading by 9. And George with the stuff.
He's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
Here comes Oladipo. He dishes it to Dragic. Pass to Love. Baseline J on the way. And the jumper is on the mark. Love's got 9. And for the 76ers, they're shooting so far very efficient. All around, about 55%. Curry dishes to Embiid. It's stolen by Curry. And George gets to Embiid. Pass to Curry. The feed to George. Goes up high for the 2-hitter jumper.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
That's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
The 76ers leading by 11. The dish to Embiid. Kicks to Curry. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Iguodala with the steal. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now Dragic. Love with with the screen on Harris. And it's Dragic off the drive. Love the pass to Oladipo. Shot clock at 3. The shot from the low post is good. Oladipo's got his second bucket of the game to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Curry kicks to George. Back to Curry. On the high post. Rebounded by Tucker.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Here's Oladipo. He gets it to go. Oladipo's got 6. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Hill kicks to George.
What a huge play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. Big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Now, here is Hill, following the miss by Kevin Love. Hill pitch to Embiid. Puts up the baby hook, and it's off the back rim, no good. Dragic with it, is picked up by Hill. Love with the screen for Dragic. Shot clock at 6. It's Oladipo on the wing. Here's Iguodala. He's again. He's hit again. Over Embiid. And it's Love missing.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, sure hasn't, Steve. I mean,
Look out. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary for him.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Timeout called the Heat.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough contested shot. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott comes in for George. And it's Miracle Man in for George Hill. Gentile, guarded by Curry. And good on the basket. Looking.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, it's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
And stolen by Love. Curry with the ball. Love outside. And stolen by Higgins. Here's Simmons. To the inside. Embiid. That's good. Embiid's got the lead up to 11 now for the 76ers.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has. As many points as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter. Well, he earned that one, took the hit, and still found a way to knock it down.
They have fantastic body control and the will to get it done. You'd like that focus.
The Heat have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Simmons looking for his first basket still in this one. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
Here's Olynyk. That's him coming off an assist from Lowry. And it's 6 points for Kelly Olynyk.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
The 76ers have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Here's the pick. Simmons dishes to Embiid. The pass to Simmons. To the middle. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. That was pretty good.
It's a pick by Love.
Yeah, I like creativity in the circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Off the pick. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
That's a solidly executed pick. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. He got set and did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
The 76ers leading by 10. They set the pick. And Simmons gets to Embiid. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Scott. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. 76ers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he makes the first. Drummond's checked in for Embiid. Heat also with the sub. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Kevin Love. Scott hits them both. And it's the Heat with the ball. A 12-point game. Ariza goes in. Nice D from Scott. Philadelphia shooting percentage 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Vicious to Simmons. It's stolen by Lowry. There's Gentile. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Harris is screen on Ariza. 76ers moving the ball around. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Heat trail by 10. Lowry passes to Gentile. Wiggins dishes to Ariza. Passes it to Wiggins. Lowry setting the pitch for Wiggins. Trying to shoot. And the basket by Olynyk got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Heat.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the road.
Timeout called the Heat. Pass to Gentile. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry kicks to Olynyk. The Heat need to get a shot off. That is good.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
The 76ers leading by 8. To the inside. Scott. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Scott. good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And the free throws are starting to pile up a little bit here, more so than in the first quarter.
And that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Leaves it just to a minute. And lots of contact here. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And that one falls for Olynyk. So he hits both of them.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Feeds to Simmons. 1:57 left in the first half of the game. He kicks it to Harris. He feeds it to Simmons. Charity strike shot. Harris misses. The Heat trail by 7. Ariza goes in. Mr. Olynyk, wide open look. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early. 1:25 left in the second quarter. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Tony Roden, he's checked in for the 76ers. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of the game. There's the screen. Gentile, the pass to Ariza. Shot is blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Left in the first half. Pocket 2. Cuts it 5. No good there off the double clutch. The 76ers leading by 7. Milton. Ariza covering. The feed now to Simmons. Make a floater. And that one's good. Simmons got 6.
He's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Gentile, the pass to the inside. It's tipped. Here's Simmons. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
It's kind of been a story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
The Heat trail by 11. Down low, here's Milton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Their interior defense getting exposed once again. How many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
And the first half is now in the books. 76ers lead by 13. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Kevin Love. And Kevin, facing a deficit at halftime, what do you guys need to do differently in the second half of this ball game?
Thanks, Josh. I mean, we're getting good ones. We just, I don't know what it is. We had the day off. We didn't get our legs under us in the second half, come out on a big run like we usually do. We'll be fine.
It's a make-or-miss league. Kevin, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball. Steve Geiger. He's been everywhere.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. I'll tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. He really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Miami, Kevin Love out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Gentile in a pitcher's spot. Goes back up. And Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. Now here is Lowry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Heat have gone 4 for 5 for the charity stripe in this one tonight. The first one falls. Also good, so he hits both free throws.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
And Simmons kicks to George. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Third is Joel Embiid.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. The dish now to Simmons. Kicks it to Embiid. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. Nice house and determination that time. Not quite to get to the rim.
You know he can bounce. Right there, an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard in this situation, they take on 2 more points, expanding the lead and inflating away from the defense.
Here's Simmons. Inside. It's tipped. Olynyk with the steal. Lowry dishes to Olynyk. Shot. No good. And Philadelphia the other way now.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
Drummond passes to George. Out to the wing. Here's Simmons. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Looking at the game for Miracle Man, he has 8 points and 7 assists.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. misses.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Olynyk with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Love goes in, and that one's good. Love's got 11 points. The 76ers leading by 12. It's hauled in by the Heat. Love's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. The pass to Gentile. There's the screen. Back to Lowry. And it's sent back by Drummond. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
There's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set up. You can get some easy hoops that way.
Well, the steal made it possible. It all starts with the defense, and we could use a few more sequences like that.
Here's Simmons. 9 points in the game so far. He dishes it to Embiid. Rockets hits. A jump hook, and he gets it to go. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Heat trail by 12, and the Heat all-time here.
You can't be pleased with all these easy looks that continue to give up.
They're just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use the timeout here.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. There was one thing he stressed above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Embiid. Following the miss by Kyle Lowry. And so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot 2.
Drummond having a terrific game. He's got 8 points and 3 blocks.
Pretty much unguardable out there. He has just been fantastic in this game.
Oh, it's been a stupendous performance, no doubt.
And he can't get the first one.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on it.
And the 76ers call time here. Good on the second free throw. Here's Lowry. He's got 6. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Olynyk. That falls nicely that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Simmons. He's got 9. This is to Embiid. Passes it to Simmons. Runner. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Gentile. And the lead is down inside single digits. 13 points in the game.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today. Just as hot as he was last time out.
Outside, George. Here's Simmons. Cannot hit. And Miami the other way now. Love with the screen for Wiggins. Pass to Lowry. Shoots from the baseline. And another basket for Miami.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passes.
Well, how about the 3 P's, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passive. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
He'd have done a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And it bounced off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now just a 5-point 76ers lead. He lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Such a careless pass. Got to keep your head in the game here.
Curry's checked in for the 76ers. Hill comes in for Miracle Man. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. Dragic comes in for Kyle Lowry. The Heat trailed by 5. Dragic kicks to Love. And you can count him go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And here is Hill. Timeout called the 76ers.
Well, good timeout, guys, because this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Off target. The Heat trail by 4. Now Oladipo. That one rolling around and runs out. Right side George. And that one is stuck right through.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throw.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Dragic. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Hill. The board. Love's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Oladipo. He kicks to Love. And shot on the way. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Heading it down. The feed now to Curry. Into Drummond. Got a piece of it. Puts up the runner and hits. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. They're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. 4th, Joel Embiid.
And what a run he's been on, guys. Establishing himself at the perfect time here in the postseason.
Charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Clark, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you've got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. And Goran Dragic drops them both. Philadelphia leading by 6. Curry pass it to Embiid. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Iguodala. The offensive rebound. Harris misses.
He's been the guy on the boards today, no question.
Steve, you're all over it. I mean, his numbers back it up. He's been working extremely hard on it.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
Here's Hill. The shot by George, wide open. From outside, off the mark. To the middle. Curry against Dragic. Curry kicks to George. Philadelphia moving the ball. And Embiid gets it to go.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post. Their movement down low has been great.
Ball movement, player movement, generating a lot of easy opportunities for themselves down there.
Now here's Dragic. Love with a wide open look. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 16 points for Love. Outside Hill. He feeds it to George. Embiid sets the pick for George. And Oladipo pulls it down. The Heat trail by 6. Iguodala with it. It's picked up by Hill. Dragic with it. Love right side. 17-foot shot on the way. The shot is good off the backboard.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Harris dishes to Embiid. Hill kicks to Embiid. Can't get it to go. And it's Miami the other way. Outside Dragic. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Dragic with a screen for Iguodala. Back to Dragic. On the wing, Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. The dish to Olynyk. The second effort. Count it on the 76ers lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Love.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Now here is Hill. Curry passes to Embiid. Hits the jumper. Embiid has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
It's at the plate. It's Dragic with the drive, and that one's good. Dragic has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
That takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
George dishes to Hill. Curry kicks to George. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 23 points here for George.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Love with the screen on Hill. Dragic the pass to Love. And Oladipo kicks to Dragic. Out to the right wing. Offensive rebound.
There's some good defense for you. Somebody who's as good at shooting the three as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against him. That was well done.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
And a foul on the shot. They'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on George. The Heat have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Dragic. Tony Roten, he's checked in for Hill. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Miami. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:03 left to play here in the third. Against Curry. Outside, George kicks it to Embiid. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Terrific work by Embiid. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
Well, he showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of them.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. The Heat trailed by 5.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one too.
Oladipo dishes to Dragic. With the shot. And again, it's the Heat missing.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Both teams have really put in terrific effort down low.
No problem knocking that one down. He has 5.
Boy, such standing patience and decision making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They're piling up the assists.
Ariza goes in, and they will call over the back on the play.
Not much doubt about that over the back call.
Yeah, he was all over his back that time. Looked like he was going for a piggyback route.
76ers have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And Embiid drops them both. 5 seconds left in the third. Shot to stop the run. Count it. And the 76ers lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Ariza.
Beautiful lead pass there. He led his
Game 5, Eastern Conference semifinals. The Philadelphia 76ers go up against the Miami Heat this Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think? Yeah, sure. It's just a phenomenal pass. Beat the defense. No idea what's going on.
Precision at that. And for Miami. Trevor Ariza there with Wiggins. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Lowry. And it's Gentile in at the 2-guard spot.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped to center stage now.
And Simmons kicks to Drummond. Here's Simmons. The pass to Drummond. Bucket 6. Takes the 13-footer. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the 76ers lead by 10. Lowry passes to Ariza. Love with the screen to Lowry. And a little bit more here for Wiggins. 3-pointers off the mark. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Passes it to Simmons. Drummond working against Lowry. Shoots from the baseline. Indeed, Drummond drops it in. And it's a 12-point 76ers lead. Outside Lowry. It's Ariza on the wing. Second shot opportunity. And the layup good by Love. Love's got 22 points.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Dishes it to Simmons.
defending to deflect it away.
Embiid, he's checked in for Tony Rote. Heat also with the sub. Olynyk's checked in. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And that one's good. Simmons.
He came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Left side, Harris. Simmons dishes to Harris. And Simmons kicks to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. And Embiid throws it down. Indication now of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very massive defense.
But the finish was anything but sharp.
He hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Here's Simmons. And it's Miami with the rebound. There's the pick. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And that one hits back iron. The 76ers leading by 14. Here's Simmons. Harris inside. That drops.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out of the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Fires the three. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Simmons. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
When it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles that twine.
Yeah, they've got it flowing right now, guys. They're putting together a nice little run.
Love with the screen for Lowry. He dishes it to Olynyk. Feeds it to Love. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the drought. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. 14 feet away. That one wide left. The Heat trailed by 18. Gentile with the pass to Olynyk. Love outside. They set the pick. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Love's got 15 points in just the second half. Here's Simmons. To the wing on the left. Here's Harris. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Lowry. Love with the screen for Lowry. He kicks it to Olynyk. Shoots from the baseline. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Lowry, and it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Lowry's got 4 this quarter.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it on himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brett Brown said to his team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
Thank you, Doris. It's a pick by Love. Outside Lowry. Now the feed to Wiggins. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. 6 shot clock. Love with the bucket. And so here is Philadelphia. The dish to Simmons. Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by the Heat. It's a pick by Love. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Simmons, now recovering. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. Jump shot is good. And the 76ers lead by 14. Now here is Lowry. Defense right on him. Love kicks to Wiggins. He feeds it to Lowry. To the left side wing. Olynyk the pass to Love. Good on the 13-footer. Love's got 28 points for the game.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Kicks it to Embiid. Puts up the baby hook. Here's Drummond. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lowry drives in. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. The pass to Olynyk. Another shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeded. Passes to Simmons. Plenty of space. Again, Philadelphia. Miami with the ball. They trail by 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Gentile. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer. You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Harris outside. And the shot goes in from Embiid. Embiid's got 18 points now here in the second half.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And the Heat call time here. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And the 76ers making a change here. George is checked in. The Heat trailed by 11. Lowry passes to Gentile. And that one's good. And that's now 30 points for Kevin Love.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Into Drummond. Olynyk with the steal. The drive by Lowry. Shot misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. From 13. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. The Heat trail by 9. This is Dwight. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
What a great game for Love. 7
It's really been something, Clark. The energy that he's brought, he's worked his tail off on the offensive end. First guy back defensively as well.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love. 1:56 left in the game. Here's Simmons. Pass to Jordan. Just 4 to shoot. 14 feet away. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Olynyk. No good with the triple.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I'm glad they didn't try. You don't want anybody getting hurt out here.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 9. A minute 20 left in the game. A minute 20 left in the game. Here's Love. Another shot. Foul call that time. On the way up, that'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. And so Olynyk nails both of them. Here's Simmons. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. He dishes it to Jordan. He set the pick. Embiid kicks to Simmons. 6 to shoot. The clock winding down, and it's Drummond with the jam.
We knew what was going to happen with that one when he got his hands on it.
Yeah, you know, if the ball comes to him off the offensive boards, it's going to go back down hard.
It's amazing how many points he salvages for his team.
34 seconds left to play here in the fourth. That's good.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
Boy, when you got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And the Heat call time here. They trail by 8. 19 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Well, you can call timeouts all they want. They're not going to do a whole lot of good at this point.
Yeah, this one's about done. The writing's on the wall. There's nothing they can do to change this one.
Here's Tucker. Nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now